Hey guys, today I'm just gonna run through a quick daily look. This is kind of the makeup I do regularly. You'll see a few of the products I always use in this video, and I'm gonna do like a dewy look. I want some shine, not too much shine, of course. And I'm just doing a subtle eyeliner, a subtle eyeshadow, nothing crazy. I'm gonna kind of do a little bit more of a full coverage today. Nothing too crazy. I never do like a flawless skin look, although maybe I will do a video of that one day. But for now, we're sticking to this. This is just the regular makeup look that I always do, and I love it, and I love the lip color, and I mix kind of like browns and pink. So this is a very basic tutorial. This is basically something that everybody should be able to do. I don't do anything fancy. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I grew up loving makeup. I am an artist, not a makeup artist, but I enjoy doing makeup. It's really fun to me, and I love different styles and looks, but today we're just sticking to the regular. This is kind of what it is, what I do regularly. Enjoy this video. If you love it, please subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you on the next video. Okay, so to start things off, I'm going to do a little teeth whitening. I'm just gonna add my Aura Glow whitening strips while I do my makeup. I don't always use a primer, but today I'm going to use the Lancome Priming Serum. I love this stuff. It works really, really good. It does help to smooth my skin and prep it for makeup, and I really love this palette. It's beautiful. It looks very old-timey to me. So I'm starting with clean fingers, of course. I did wash my hands after I used the teeth whitening strips, I promise, just had to throw that in there. And I'm just gently rubbing this all over my face, and of course, you saw me smell it. It really does smell good. It's kind of like rose. It just smells great. I like how it feels luxurious and smooth, and it does a good job covering my pores and fine lines and things like that. It does have hyaluronic acid, which is awesome, and it's like 24-hour hydration. So you could actually leave this on your skin for 24 hours, but I don't do that. Really, really love this stuff. Okay, moving on, I'm going to be adding my favorite SPF right now. It's SPF 43, and this is In Beauty. I really love this. You've probably seen it in every makeup episode of mine, and I'm totally cool with that. It has a bronzy color. They also make a light color, but I ran out of that one. I do need to purchase more, but I'm really loving the glow and bronzy look lately, so we're going with the medium deep color. And what I love about In Beauty is that they are clean, and this is a really lightweight mineral sunscreen. It has a gorgeous sheer glow, as you can tell. Super hydrating, has tons of antioxidants, even peptides, so it really does firm and plump your skin as well. And you can just leave your skin like this when you're done, or you can use it as your SPF and then add like a sheer foundation on top of it that will still show that subtle glow and bronzy look. And if you've seen my other videos, you know I've been obsessing with the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection Brush in number 7. What I love about it is it's two-sided, and you have the all-over side, which is foundation, and I'm using my SPF right here, and then the other side, which is concealer. Today I'm going to be using 2 different IT Cosmetics CC color correcting creams. First, I'm going to use the Your Skin But Better CC cream, and this is color correcting full coverage cream. I love that it's also anti-aging, and it's one of my favorites. It really does a good job covering all of your lines and your spots, your sunspots. It just goes on so nice, and it really does color correct. I'm telling you guys, you can use this instead of foundation. It's definitely a fave. And then I'm going to follow it up with the same thing, but it's more matte. So the first one's a little bit shinier, and as you can see, I'm just pushing it into the skin gently, rubbing a little bit. I don't want to just rub all over. You really want to push it into your skin. This also has SPF 50, so I'm really covering my skin in SPF lately. I grew up and did not take care of my skin. Like, I grew up in San Diego, going to the beach, swimming, always in the sun, and I never wore SPF. Of course, I didn't know that there was healthy SPF and not so healthy SPF, but still, I should have been wearing SPF. So I'm kind of making up for it now. I mean, look, I'm almost 40, but you got to start somewhere. And I've been starting probably the last few years of my life wearing SPF, which is kind of sad. That's why I have sunspots, unfortunately. But I'm dealing with them now, and I'm happy to tell you I've lightened them using special products and going to get facials. So, of course, if you keep watching my episodes, you'll see what I'm doing and how it works. And yeah, just keep following along. Okay, so now that I'm done with that CC cream, I am going to be using the CC Plus Natural Matte version, as you see right here. I am going to just apply this to the spots on my face that are excessively shiny, and that's kind of by my mouth and by my nose, the T-zone, a little bit under my eyes. I just get really, really oily and shiny right there, and so I like this matte finish. It really is matte. So oily sisters, you've got to try this. It really does mattify your skin. And I find that it's too drying if I only use this alone. But again, I don't have super oily skin, so definitely give it a try if that's the case for you. Yeah, I'm just doing the same thing, applying it all over, pushing it into the skin, just in the areas that I'm just greasy. I also think it's important to make sure you bring it down your neck just a little bit so everything kind of blends. Okay, time to conceal. I am going to be concealing with Fiera Advanced Cosmetics. This is their luxury concealer. This is in neutral beige. I probably should have been telling you what colors I've been using, but I'll save that for the next video because they don't really change. And if you do have a specific question about what color I'm using, definitely comment below and ask. I really like this concealer. It kind of, you know, it's better when it comes out of a tube if you put it on your hand first, kind of warm it up, work it a little bit on your hand, on the back of your hand before you apply it. But it lasts a long time and I don't feel like it gets too cakey like other concealers. It's not my absolute favorite, but I have a whole tube of it and it's not like cheap makeup, so I'm not gonna waste it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just applying the concealer in the areas that still show discolorations maybe, or especially under my eyes. I don't like to put a lot of the foundation or CC cream under my eyes. I prefer to use more concealer under my eyes, down my nose, on my chin, where I get kind of red. I do believe that Fiera was designed for the older generation. And what I mean is, you know, aging skin. And I do have aging skin. You know, I've got lip lines and I have crow's feet when I smile, and they're getting deeper and deeper over time, unfortunately. And I think Fiera does a great job for aging skin. So if that's you, definitely check out Fiera and let me know what you think. And again, I'm using the other side of the IT Cosmetics brush that I told you about. It's really, really great. I love the dual side because it works great and it gets the job done really fast. I don't have to continuously switch brushes, although I really do like brushes and I am on the hunt for some new ones. So if you have a favorite brush set, brush brand, whatever, comment below and let me know. Okay, concealing feels like it's taking forever. Moving on. Now I'm going to apply a translucent powder. This is my Laura Mercier translucent powder. What I really like about it is that it goes on really, really nicely. You don't need a ton. I always, you know, tap off excess and I only apply it now that I do have aging skin. I don't want to apply it all over. I want a little bit of shine, but I'm applying it to the places that I applied the matte CC cream. I just don't want to get too greasy and oily. I've always been a Benefit fan. It just reminds me of when I was younger. So I am pulling out the old Hoola. Not actually old. I mean, it's kind of old. Maybe it's getting too old. I don't know. But it comes with a cute little brush and it applies pretty nicely. I mean, I can draw the line where I want that subtle, you know, contouring, and I kind of use it as a contour and a bronzer, like in one. And I like bringing it up on the side of my forehead and down around my jaw, just create a little bit more of a shadow. And yes, I know I have a funny makeup face. You know, duck face my lips, I guess you would say. It's habit. I can't get rid of it. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is, but you know, if you know, you know. I'm not the only one. I know it happens. It's like when you open your eyes really big and open your mouth when you're doing your mascara. Like, I think I've gotten over that habit actually, so I should probably get over the, you know, pushing my lips out habit too. We'll work on it. We'll see what happens. But I'm bringing the bronzer down my nose, down the sides, and kind of across a little bit just to kind of make a little button nose. And I love in the wintertime adding a little bit more, not going too dark, but adding enough that I look like I'm bronzy and glowy. Okay, now I'm going to add an actual bronzy color and an actual blush color using my Glamatory colors. I have probably talked about them in every single makeup video I've created so far, and that's because they're really pigmented. I've enjoyed having them. I worked with them, and I think they're going out of business. I'm not quite sure actually, because I can't seem to find these or the colors anywhere online that I felt comfortable buying. And I'm honestly on the hunt for a new brand, but I don't want to waste these. So I'm just gonna use them up and then I'll go shopping and have some fun. So if you have some favorite blush colors, liquid bronzer, liquid blush, just let me know. These are great because I can put them on my eyes and my lips. And apparently we are just gonna keep going with the bronzy glow. So today I'm adding my Dibs highlighting. I don't even know what you'd call this. This is like a highlighting stick, I guess. But I really, really like it. It's great for applying all over your skin, on your face. It adds a little pop of highlight and it's a little shimmery, a little gold. Looks like you've been out in the sun. I really like it and it smells so good. Just think like tropical cocoa cream, cocoa butter, beach smell. Look, I put it on my chest just to get a little glow. It's great. I love it. Now for eyeshadows. Skin, SKINN, has some of my favorite cosmetics, and I even love their skincare line. But right now, let's talk about their cream eyeshadows. This is a relatively new product, and it looks like I messed up, but don't worry, I rub it in. And I'll be blending that in with their eyeshadow brush, which is also amazing. I love that it's dual-sided. Again, it's just dual purpose. I can easily get my whole eyeshadow done great with this single brush. I love these cream shadows. They're gorgeous. This color I'm putting on right now is called Linen, and it's like the perfect eyeshadow foundation color. I mean, it's not too pink, it's not too brown, it's like the perfect neutral, and it doesn't feel wet. I'm gonna follow that up with the Lancome Hypnose palette. These colors are really, really pretty. They're pinks and neutrals and browns. I really love this palette. I'm gonna walk you through how I'm applying each color. I'm applying the lightest color just kind of up and all over. It's very, very, very light and doesn't have a lot of pigment, so it goes over what I've already created with the skin eyeshadow pretty well. The second color I'm using is a little bit more pink, and I just kind of want to layer and get these neutral colors going, make my eyes pop. And the third one in that I just showed you is really glowy and kind of shimmery. It's beautiful. This is such a beautiful summer palette. And I guess I'm going for a summer look today because it's pretty glowy and bronzy. I'm going to add the lightest brown color in the crease and kind of work it down and work it up. I think that these colors are beautifully pigmented. I'm showing you that I'm using the other side of the brush to really kind of work that into the crease there. And then I spread it out with the other side of the brush. Again, Skin has great products. If you haven't heard of them, love them. All right, moving on to the other side and making it a little bit faster because you're probably bored by now. Now we're gonna do a little fun shadow lining with the darkest brown. I'm just gonna kind of hover over my eyelash line just a little bit, add some subtle eyeliner using the shadow, and I'm going to bring it out to, you know, a little bit of a wing here, and we're going to kind of define that a little bit more later. And I'm brushing it up. As you can see, it's a little bit of a wing, but again, brushing it up and away, not too dark. I really love doing that because it's a subtle wing rather than something super stark that really, you know, is crazy fancy. I don't need fancy today. I just want bronzy, glowy, and a neutral look. I'm now gonna subtly line underneath with the shadow. Same thing, just really subtle. And I saw that I had extra shine, so putting a little bit more of that translucent powder on. I just didn't want that much shine. Moving on to brows, I don't know why things are blurring a little bit when I show you which products I'm using, but I do need to get better equipment. Okay, I'm just subtly lining my brows. I'm not really lining them. I'm adding strokes to fill in some of those bald spots and the spots where the microblading that I had done is fading. It's never completely faded. I don't know if it's going to be there forever, but it is what it is. And this e.l.f. brow liner has really impressed me. I've said in other videos that I used to buy Anastasia exclusively because it's amazing. But I, you know, on a whim, I was at a CVS and I was traveling. I picked up one of these e.l.f. pencils and I have zero problem with them. They're really tiny. They do amazing, amazing little tiny hair-like lines, and it looks so natural. I just love it, and I have no problem sticking to it. And I'm going to follow that up with the e.l.f. gel. This is actually the e.l.f. Wow Brow Tinted Gel. I really like this because it has little hair-like textures in it. So when you put it on, it actually fills in your brow and does a pretty good job, as you can see. Okay, on to liner. I'm using the Lancome 24-Hour Drama Liquid Pencil. This is a super, super creamy pencil, hence the name Liquid Pencil, and I really, really like it. I've been using it up and it just glides on beautifully. And I'm just really trying to tight line today. Again, I don't want anything too dramatic. I'm just adding a little bit to the wing, bringing it straight up, and we're just gonna have a little play. See how beautiful this brown is? It's perfect. It's the perfect neutral brown. I love it. And it really does last. The 24-hour, they mean it. It's great. Whenever I do anything with eyeliner, I always like to put a touch of translucent powder over it just so it doesn't transfer to my eyelid and it honestly stays in place. I don't know what that blow was. I think I was trying to blow a hair out of my face. But I'm doing it to both sides, just a touch. You don't need a lot, just a touch of that translucent powder over your eyeliner or eyeshadow is going to hold it in place even longer. Okay, and the famous and best Shiseido eyelash curler, this is the best. I like to curl my eyelashes before I apply my mascara, and today I decided that I'm not going to use eyelash primer. I don't always use it. I have mentioned my Lancome eyelash primer before, but today I'm just sticking with the Swede mascara, which I've been impressed with this brand. I really like this brand. They sent me a PR box and I've had fun trying all of their goodies, and look how beautiful this goes on. I like how easy it is to apply to my eyelashes. I really like playing with my bottom eyelashes and making that pop. Really pretty. Love this mascara. All right, moving on to the other eye. And yeah, you will see that when it comes to mascara, for whatever reason, I'm pretty ambidextrous. I don't know why I'm using my left hand on my left eye and my right hand on my right eye, but I can tell you right now, if you were to sit me down and have me write with my left eye, I don't think my handwriting would look very pretty. But I use my left hand when I apply my left eye mascara. It's weird. I don't get it. But again, mascara is great. Swede has impressed me a lot. But I still love my old favorite mascaras, and when this runs out, I might still go back and stick with them. I might even be on the hunt for a new mascara. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Comment below if you have a fave that I absolutely need to try. And again, I am not one to not put mascara on my bottom eyelashes. I know some girlies do not like it, but I really like it. I think that it makes my eyes pop a little bit more, and I am kind of particular on how I do it. I like to make them sometimes little triangles, like I'll piece them together so they like come down like I'm doing right now and like come to a point, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, there's something dramatic about it, and when I want my eyes to pop, that's just what I do. Okay, moving on to the lippies, let's go. Again, I'm not gonna lie, Swede has really impressed me. I love, look how little bit left I have of their lip liner. I love this lip liner. It's gorgeous. And it behaves like a lip stain. I'm telling you, I line my lips with it. I just overline just a hair and it lasts all day. It stays on for so much longer than I was expecting, and it goes on so creamy. It feels luxurious. I will be buying this lip liner again. So if you do end up trying it, let me know your thoughts because I'm genuinely curious. I just overline a little bit. I have smoker's lines, which no, I've never smoked in my life, probably from my excess straw use and probably from pushing my lips out of habit for whatever reason when I'm doing my makeup. I don't know what it is, but it's there. And I know that it's pretty common, especially for the girlies who don't, use Botox and stuff like that. I almost went with a Lancome lipstick, but it was a little red and I wanted to do a little bit of pink on top of the liner. So we're going with the Melloway lipstick, and the name of it is, I think it's called High Rise. That's what it's called, High Rise. It's really, really pretty and goes well with the Swede liner. I love it. And this is just a touch of blush by Vapor. It's a really pretty color. I'm not adding a lot, just a little touch. Add some pink to my cheeks. See, there I am pushing my lips out again. And now just doing the tidying up, just making sure my eyelashes are bold and curled, and I'm pretty pleased with today's makeup. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you found a new product that you want to try. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video.